Good morning, Warhawks. I'm Joey, and today is Thursday, February 25th. This is WTN News, and thanks for tuning in. Our Black History highlight for today is about Hiram Rhodes Revels, a Republican from Natchez, Mississippi. He was sworn into the U.S. Senate on this date in 1870, becoming the first African American ever to sit in Congress. There is a scholarship competition that I want to make sure you are aware of. It is a Black History Month essay contest and is open to all students attending any Florida school in grades 4 through 12. 3 winners will be selected: 1 elementary school student, 1 middle school student, and 1 high school student. Entries can be submitted electronically through the online submission form. All entries must be received no later than 5 p.m. Eastern Time on Friday, February 26, 2021. Entries submitted electronically will receive email confirmation. Winners will receive a 4-year Florida College Plan scholarship provided by the Florida Prepaid College Foundation. For more information on the essay contest, go to www.floridablackhistory.com. Are you in 10th, 11th, or 12th grade and looking to become an environmental leader? Want to make a difference and boost your resume at the same time? Join the Keep Pinellas Beautiful Youth Advisory Council to help design your youth-led environmental conservation initiatives in our community and Seminole High School. If you are interested, there's a virtual meeting next Thursday, March 4th at 7 p.m. Please contact Devin Frankie at education@kpbcares.org to get more information and register for this meeting. We have some special guests with us today. We want to go over to Miss Lucas and Mr. Mortimer. They are going to introduce the winners of Quarter 2 awards.
Good morning, Warhawk Nation. Mr. Mortimer and Principal Lucas here. We are here to announce the winners of our Principals List and Honor Roll. So our first winner is Zachary Pincini with an Amazon gift card. Kylie Boom is winning a Chick-fil-A gift card. And Andre Brenzel is going to be winning a Jodo's gift card. And our big winner with our Apple AirPods is Allison Talbaca. Come on down.
Congratulations, Allison.
Congratulations. Guys, keep up the amazing work. We've got Quarter 3 coming up. We're halfway through. Make sure Principals List and Honor Roll, and you could be a winner too.
Go Warhawks.
Go Warhawks.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us today and sharing the good news. Now for some sports news. Today at 3 o'clock, our tennis team plays the school across the bridge, and then at 7 o'clock, our baseball team takes on Eastlake High at Eastlake. Good luck to all our Warhawks and Warhawk athletes today. Here are RoCAPA members Catherine Repka and Peyton Hoffman with another Black History Month moment.
Good morning. My name is Catherine.
And I'm Peyton. We are members of RoCAPA, and we are here with one last segment for Black History Month that we think you will enjoy.
What you're about to hear is from a podcast series called Cabinet of Curiosities by Aaron Menke.
The podcast is about 5 minutes long, and it spotlights one African American who not only made a huge impact on American history, but may have also made an impact in your life.
Wait, my life?
Yes, on your life and most likely all of our listeners' lives at some point.
Okay, now I'm intrigued.
You should be. Now you will have to listen all the way to the end of the podcast to see what we mean. The episode is entitled Hot Shot, and we hope you like it. Now sit back, listen, and enjoy.
Our world is full of the unexplainable. And if history is an open book, all of these amazing tales are right there on display, just waiting for us to explore. Welcome to the Cabinet of Curiosities. Our jobs can be draining. Working 40 hours or more can leave us feeling run down and tired by the end of the week. When the weekend comes, we often find solace in front of the TV or engaging in a relaxing hobby. Lonnie Johnson, on the other hand, he liked to tinker. Johnson was born in Mobile, Alabama in 1949. His father, a veteran of World War II, made sure Lonnie and his 5 siblings were well educated and, most importantly, stayed curious. And Johnson was definitely curious. As a boy, he learned how to build his own toys. When that stopped being interesting, he moved on to making berry launchers out of bamboo shoots. Johnson grew more and more interested in the sciences, especially engineering. At 13 years old, he built a go-kart out of scraps from a junkyard and hooked it all up to a lawnmower engine. Rather than test it out on a track, though, he decided to let her rip on the open highway. The police were less than thrilled with his initiative. and pulled him over before returning him to his parents. As a budding scientist in 1968, Johnson attended a state science fair held at the University of Alabama at Tuscaloosa. He was the only black student present and hoped to follow in the footsteps of his idol, agricultural scientist George Washington Carver. Johnson entered a project that wowed the judges, a robot running on compressed air. His efforts won him first prize. He went on to earn a scholarship to Tuskegee University, where he graduated with a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering, followed by a master's degree in nuclear engineering. To Johnson, the sky was the limit, literally. So, fresh out of college, he joined the United States Air Force, where his intelligence and engineering skills were put to use in developing the stealth bomber. From there, even the sky seemed too low of a boundary for him. He needed to go higher, above the clouds, to the stars and beyond. NASA would become his home for the next few years. From 1979 to 1982, Johnson worked on the Cassini spacecraft, which traveled to Saturn, as well as the Galileo, which eventually reached Jupiter in 1995. He returned to the Air Force after his brief stint at NASA, but was called back 5 years later to assist with the Mars Observer Project. Yet even as he bounced from one career to another, he never gave up on his first love, working on his own inventions. You see, in 1982, Johnson had begun designing a better heat pump. Heat pumps absorbed heat from one location and transferred it to another. For example, a heat pump might absorb the heat inside a house and transfer it outside in order to cool the home down in warmer weather, much like an air conditioner. Johnson's version, however, was small and self-contained. It featured a reservoir on top that looked like a 2-liter soda bottle, which was filled with pressurized water instead of Freon. The bottle was fastened to a few feet of PVC pipe, and some pieces were handmade using his own tools. One night, Johnson was working on his prototype when it sprung a leak. The stream of water shot out several feet in front of him, and it gave him an idea. He walked into his bathroom and aimed it at his bathtub, where the pressurized water fired again. He calculated that, given enough space, it was possible that his heat pump could launch a jet of water about 40 feet long. Suddenly, he didn't have a heat pump anymore. He filed a patent for the device, which he finally received in 1986. His goal for success had shifted from rocket science to consumer purchase. He believed everyday people would love to own such a unique product, but he couldn't find anyone to help him manufacture or market it. And then, in 1989, Laramie Corporation signed on. They saw a perfect opportunity to revolutionize pool parties and summer vacations with Johnson's heat pump. They marketed it as the Power Drencher and put it up for sale in 1990. The product didn't become a hit until a year later, when it was rebranded as a weapon made for mischief and sold for $10 a piece. It made $200 million that year, no doubt due to its highly descriptive name, the Super Soaker.
Thanks, Catherine and Peyton. A very cool podcast. Now we are going to work on our WAG forms, and your AR teacher is going to tell you about the awesome testing opportunities that are coming up in the next 2 weeks. We would love to have your information and activities on the show. Send us your news to merrimanma@pcsb.org. If you are interested in being on the show, we would love to have you. Email us for details. Thank you for tuning in to WTN News, and have a great day, Warhawks.